Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Facebook and YouTube. Good morning, Twitch and Periscope. Good morning, Clubhouse. Everybody, man, it's so good to see y'all. It's good to see everybody. Um, of course, my name is Jason Sweet. Everybody calls me Jay the Trader. They call me that because I love to trade, and more than that, I love teaching people how to trade. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed to be able to be here and hang out with y'all for a little while, just so we can look at the market together. You know what I'm saying? As you can hear, I'm just connecting because it doesn't take a long time to make a good decision about the market. The goal is to make market decisions as simple as driving decisions. That's the idea. We just want to make it simple. You know what I'm saying? We want to make it simple. That's all we want to do. So the idea is we're going to try and create a simple set of rules that makes trading easy for us. Hey, in traffic, no one drives the wrong way because we like driving with the flow. No one goes when the light is red. We stop when the light is red. We don't go too fast because there's a speed limit. You can get pulled over for that. You know, we typically drive according to the rules of the road, but when we get into the rules of the market, we kind of want to break them and bend them. We want them to acquiesce to our own will, and that's not right. That's not right. That's not right at all. The idea behind this thing is that we flow with it. We flow with the market. We don't flow against it. So I want to definitely impress upon you the importance of that concept. Don't flow against the vibe. Don't go against the market. Figure out what they're trying to do and do it with them. Simple, very simple. All right, I'm going to share my screen. If you're following along, you can follow along on YouTube at youtube.com, along on Facebook, facebook.com/Jay. I'm just going to share my screen for a moment, and then we can get straight to work, man. Oh, man, speaking of YouTube, look at that. Check out the YouTube page. I just passed 2,400 subscribers. Subscribe. I do all kinds of cool stuff on here all the time. Cool. Let's pull up some charts.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, bro. And down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. So bullies, we called this yesterday in the room. I almost took a trade last night, and I said that I wasn't going to. I was going to keep it to myself. And down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. As you can see, the market is falling quite significantly, and it's falling to predetermined levels. You see, I have these little levels on my chart, little yellow and black lines. You see how I went to this black line, stopped, came back up? Yep, it's going where we thought it would. It went where we thought it would. All right, cool. Let's go figure this stuff out so maybe we can make a little money. That'll be it for us, all right? Let's figure this stuff out. We got an open, the first price traded of the day. That would be 155.30. The market leaves 155.30, goes up. Let's find the overnight high. What is the overnight high today? The overnight high is about 156.04. 156.04. Okay, 156.04. That was put in a couple times, man. They really tried those 04s. They tried them a few times. 1, 2, 3 times, 3 hours. They tried raising up above them 04s. Just wasn't happening for them. So because they couldn't get the 04s, they rolled over back through 155.30. And then, man, did things ever start accelerating around 6 a.m. this morning. To the downside they go. 155.26 begins to sell off. And it just flies to the downside and does so in a very good manner, leaving no one behind, which is good. God bless them. Making an overnight low as well. The overnight low was put in at 154.29. So from 29 to 04, 154.29 to 156.04. That's quite some space, quite some traveling. That's 39 ticks, right? We have to go 154.29 to 155.29. That's 32 ticks. Then 155.29 to 156.04. So that's another 7 ticks on top of that. So 32 and 7 is 39 ticks. That's a point and some change, man. That's pretty good movement overnight. I know what you're probably thinking, man. That means the moves are over, Jay. You know what I'm saying? What else can we do? Man, don't worry. Don't worry. Our good trade is showing up, and it'll show up very soon on our behalf, and we'll be good to go. Okay. Time now is 8:10. So we have a few more minutes left in this hour, and there's some things that we could possibly do, some things we could take care of. So we'll get a chance to look at it very, very soon. While we're here, let's look at some levels that we might be concerned with. I know I'm concerned just under the overnight low, 154.23, and underneath that at 154.14. Above the overnight high, I still care about 156.14 or so, but, not so much today. We've done a good job of getting things down and pushing things away, getting that continuation of price. So we'll see how well they're able to recuperate. But I'll keep my eyes on levels like 155.25, 155.24 today as well. I think that'll be noteworthy. And, we'll see how it happens. We'll see how it happens. All right. Let's take a look at the ES before we go. Well, fantastic. Down goes Frazier over here, too. Down goes Frazier over here, too. They're doing some good work over here on the ES. Let's just find out how it goes. Find these same old levels. Okay, let's do our open today. Our open first price traded was 39.5725, right? And then the market goes up to 39.6025. And then it trades back down and through, finding a low at 39.35. Okay. Man, that was powerful. That's pretty powerful moves. They did a good job yesterday. We sold the ES yesterday to make our money. What did we sell yesterday? I think we sold 66 yesterday. I told the room about 66 and 63. So that's pretty good money. We made that. Now, what can we do? Oh my goodness. The dear old market. I see what you're trying to say to me. I see you. I got my eyes on 39.48. Excuse me. I got my eyes on 39.48 today. Also have a greater belief that lower should be the way. We should go back and try and find 39.15 or so. So I still think that down could typically be the way for the ES today. I think they still have some more information to gather to the downside. Okay. All right. Let's go see the morning announcements. And after that, I don't know what else we need. We made some good decisions so far. Let's go see the wizard. Let's go see. Today is Wednesday, March 17th. Jesus. Just started. The year swear. The year just started and it's March 17th. This is crazy. When I was a kid, it felt like time would not move forward. It felt like time was so slow and sluggish. And now that I'm older, it feels like time will not slow down at all. This is crazy. All right, 8:30 a.m. Building permits and housing starts are at 8:30 today. Then we have crude oil inventories. Of course, it's Wednesday, so it's time for crude oil. And to this afternoon, we have some Farm C stuff. In other words, if you're trading this afternoon, watch your neck. They have press conferences and Farm C statements, 2 o'clock, 2:30, the federal funds rate. All of this is interest rate stuff. This is cash stuff. When I tell you 2:30, if you can not be in the market, don't. If you love just trading the news and being in the wild, wild west, go for it. It's your time. Today's your day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get everything you want this afternoon. Housing permits at 8:30. EIA petroleum status at 10:30. Farm C announcements at 2. And then Powell comes to the stage at 2:30. I don't even want to be I don't want to even be thinking about the market this afternoon. So if you are trading this afternoon, carry a stick with you. You know what I'm saying? That'll stop my share, man. You guys, tell me if you have any questions. We can definitely work with it. Sam says, I've got NinjaTrader and I got connected, but I can't see any charts or anything, if that makes sense. It does. You, I would also, Sam, I feel the personality type coming. You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel it. And, I love it, interested, going after it, gonna get it. I get that. Go back through every step. When you watch the videos, make sure you do everything that I say in the videos. Then the syllabus that you download from Teachable, go back through it step by step. Make sure that you got every step. You know what I'm saying? Every step. Then after you make sure you have every step together, if you're still having trouble, man, Slack is a fantastic place. It's where everybody in the community is. If you're on NinjaTrader 8, you go to the NinjaTrader 8 channel and say, hey, I can't seem to be connected, or I don't get it. It's a new thing for us, and being connected to Ninja, you would think it's probably the biggest thing that you can imagine you have to do. But no, it's not. The biggest thing that you have to do is breathe and ask questions. You breathe and watch your material. Just relax. You're going to be just fine. All right. Let's get that like that. Growth Coming One says, do you have to have a license in order to trade on Ninja? In order to trade live on Ninja, you do. But in order to trade simulated, you don't. In order to take a combine, you don't. So for live trading, you do need a license to trade on NinjaTrader. But if you are practicing, if you are in if you're using simulated market scenarios, if the money isn't real, if it's, simulated money, you can definitely use the platform just to practice. Okay. If you're taking a combine, you don't need a license, because your combine partner will afford you a license key in order to take their combine. So you don't always need it, to trade live, you do. But if you're combine or you're practicing, you're in sim, you don't. Good question, though. You're very, very welcome. Are there any questions on Clubhouse? Any questions on any of the other platforms at all? Here we go. What is a combine and how does it work? Dainty J. A combine is a trader evaluation. Typically, what you can do is say, man, I have a good track record and I have a little bit of money. And with a good track record and a little bit of money, somebody will let you control the asset that is a lot of money. For example, if you want to buy a house, no one typically buys the house outright. Hey, it's a $800,000 house, $1.7 million house. No one goes typically and says, hey, here's $1.7 million. Give me the house. What they might do is they might say, hey, I have a down payment and a good track record. So here's my credit score, and here's 10% or 20% or 3.5% or 10.12% or whatever. And because they have a good track record and a little bit of money, they can control a larger asset, right? Someone will give them money in order to purchase what they want. They'll give them money for the asset. And in a combine, what you do is you pay for the test. So just like you pay for SAT or MCAT or LSAT, you pay to take the test. And then you show on the test that you're a competent trader. And what they do is give you money after that. They'll give you money. Once you show your competency as a trader, they'll say, well, you're a good trader. So here's $50,000, $100,000, $150,000, and you can trade that, So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool little way to be a trader. Most people that trade at high levels or invest at high levels are funded traders. You dig? So everybody, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, sort of like giving margin with rules. Margin is a different concept, but I think you got me. Gotcha. Are there any other questions? Any others at all? Okay, well, man, that's been the breakdown. It's been really, really fun talking to everybody this morning. Man, I'd like to appreciate these people that are on stage with me, Ken and Dr. Renee and Kristen and Ashley and Kay McKinney and Cassie. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Oh, my big dog JP, what's up? I'm just now looking at the phone, seeing you in here. What's up, boy?
What's up, brother? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. Did you get my text about your private email, brother?
I did. I sent it back to you.
Okay. I'll make sure I check that text. I'm very excited about that. I want to announce it. Jay, would you tell everybody a little bit about what you do?
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you. I'm about to jump on this Peloton right quick. But I'm JP Evans, financial advisor, originally from Miami. I currently reside in a shady place for sinners, better known as Las Vegas, registered as an advisor in almost every state except Massachusetts. I am on a mission pouring into communities like these just to expose people to the proper tenets of wealth management, building wealth, obviously through investments and savings, and then also leveraging the benefits of working with a private bank. I'm really thankful for Jay for spreading this information. I think you get in some of these rooms and these places on Clubhouse, and you hear folks passionate about particular strategies, be it options, be it day trading, be it fixed income and bonds. And I think I kind of zoom out and look at it from 30,000 feet, and how you need all of these pieces, including a trust to pass that back along, and all these other things. So yeah, I'm really happy, Jay, that you brought me up. And if anybody has questions, happy to point folks in the right direction and help our community out. I want these conversations to be 150% normalized among our people, so that by the time my 5-year-old is 20 and 30, and he's rocking with your kids, it's it's normal talk on the way to the gym, or this, that, and third. So thank you for having me, and I'm very thankful.
Oh, man, come on, Jay. I appreciate it. Everybody, you'll be hearing a whole lot more from JP as time goes on, man.
Can I say something about JP real quick?
Of course you can.
I just want to acknowledge JP. I've been listening and learning from him since November, actually, on this app. And what he's talking about is absolutely real, as patient and as kind as he was about the value proposition. I just want to give him his flowers for taking me up on the opportunity to have the conversation and learn about private banking and this entire world that a lot of us haven't been exposed to. So JP, thank you personally. You already know what it is, but I just want to acknowledge to the people, don't miss your opportunity to shoot your shot with JP, please. Thanks, Jay.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm super humble. Thank you very much.
That's easy.
And JP, I want to say I appreciate the service, and that you're in the military as well.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah, no, it's I think that this shit is, and I don't want to get too much off on a tangent, but what you're talking about, Jay, what all of you are doing, what everybody in the room is listening to, like this is this Malcolm X shit. This is Dr. Martin Luther King type shit. When I say that, I mean it's the most revolutionary thing that we can do for our people. Yes, we have to march. Yes, we have to protest. Yes, we have to demand justice on a whole bunch of different fronts. But let's not make any mistake, right? Our generation, our time, with the Kobe Bryants and the Shaquille O'Neals and entertainers and doctors. This is not the first time in American history or Western history or civilization that Black people have built wealth, that Black people have owned business, and that Black people have amassed great fortune. That this is not the first time in recorded history in the Western Hemisphere. Number one. Number two, this will be the first time that folks like you and I actually pass it along the right way to our children. So when I say I'm passionate about these concepts and leveraging and pouring in, I'm not here to solicit business. I'm registered, so it's illegal for me to do so in this platform. What I am here to do is expose as many Black and brown people as I can to these concepts, so that we have a completely different look and outlook on life 20, 30, 40 years from now. But this is revolutionary to learn about this, what Jay's teaching, to learn about from all of these brothers and sisters on stage, that this is this Malcolm X shit. So I really hope that everybody's taking it in and doing your due diligence and your research, because this will change not only your life, but the lives of people that look like you and your family after you.
Man, heavyweight. I'm telling you, that's a word. You know, people don't understand that activism happens in so many different ways, and you can participate in activism in so many ways, in your ways and what you do, wherever you are and in what you do, to stand strong, to speak out, and to help people who have been disenfranchised is activism. Mine isn't marching and holding signs. That's not what I do. But what I do at a very good pace here now is educate folks on how to get to this cash. That's it. So I appreciate it 1000%. Man, everybody, make sure you follow the people that are on the stage, and they're fantastic folks. There was one last question, and I don't want to skip questions. I hate skipping questions. Do you mark the levels and morning levels the same way on the ZB and ES? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. JP, I shared your platform information on these other platforms I'm on. You know, I'm on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that right now too. And so at Black Fruit Punch is where you can find them on Clubhouse. I posted that one. And then there's another one. It is at jp.evans702 on Instagram. At jp.evans702 on Instagram. All right. Hey, man, the clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed y'all. Had a ball. But boom, boom, skeet, skeet. That's it. Your boy Jay's got a split. I appreciate it. Hey, do me a favor. What you do today, trade safe. You don't have to rush. Trade safely today. All right. Much love, y'all. Take care.